Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. We're live, and as you can hear by the roar of this crowd, and ready to kick this thing off with style. Don't
we are
touch
live
that TV
in
remote,
Paso,
because the
Texas,
lineup we've got on
for
tap is one for the
NXT
ages.
Takeover Twister. It is aptly named Twister due to a match that you'll be seeing later tonight, a tornado tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Let's get this thing started. We have a great match coming up next. We have Christian versus Mankind.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
So because of that tornado tag team match, that is why it is called NXT Takeover Twister. I would also like to give a disclaimer before I begin the next match that I am living somewhere new and the internet is not as good as I'm used to. So there is a chance that there could be some lag, some delay, other out of sync things maybe. We'll see how this run goes. I pick at random who I am for every match, so there's no bias.
The following contest is scheduled for
What the?
fall.
I don't think we're going to wait for the match.
What's happening?
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
There it is. Here we have unofficially
Mankind's
started
attacking
here.
Christian
Yeah,
from
this referee
behind
won't put up with too much of this.
on the
they need
stage.
to get in the ring so we can officially start here.
NXT
For
Takeover
some
Twister.
competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that
See
says it all.
brawling, what's going on? That stage
On his
is really
head
big,
took
and
the brunt of that one.
DDT'd him on the LED floor. And you see Mankind is heading to the ring. That's what I want to point out, as I've mentioned in previous videos, my roster was divided in
Christian
three
with the offense.
between Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. It is compiled of legends, current NXT stars, WWE stars. There's no, these aren't the rookies, these aren't the new guys. It's just a division. Now, any created wrestlers I got or any DLC, they all get thrown into NXT because NXT is still going to be kind of like the feeder promotion in a sense. They have less pay-per-views than Raw and SmackDown do, although I may incorporate them into some of Raw and SmackDown.
Unmitigated strength.
But when it comes to the talent on the rosters, they are equal.
Just making his presence felt there.
Just NXT will not be involved in things like Survivor Series, which is the next event I'll be doing, which is between Raw and SmackDown.
Here.
And people will still be, people will be fed up to the Raw and SmackDown shows from NXT, but also people will be sent down from Raw and SmackDown. And now that I've assembled the rosters, I will be sending people down to NXT who aren't performing in the rankings very well for Raw and SmackDown. So in a way, the people are getting sent down
believe it or not.
Underperforming. People will be sent up to Raw and SmackDown based upon how well they do perform in NXT.
To bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
So we're opening match, Christian and Mankind. There's nothing on the line
there's
here.
Still plenty of time. Plus, it's
But
not like his opponent
Mankind
is running
attacking
away
Christian
with this
from behind me.
Well, at least not yet, anyway.
Rivalry later on. Maybe.
That was like seeing someone.
So tonight we're going to
hurled.
see
His shoulders
the
are
Women's
down.
Championship
And a kick
defended
out. Not even
in
close on that one.
Falls
He's
Count
not
Anywhere
giving up that
match.
easy.
The Tag Team Championships defended by the
There he goes to
Usos
the outside.
against the New Day.
Remember, though, there are no
in a
timeouts
tornado
in WWE.
tag team match, only appropriates in Texas. I did not plan that. That just so happened that we're in Texas. The NXT World Championship will be defended by Shinsuke Nakamura against the British Bulldog. And the inception of a new championship here in NXT,
He came into
the
this match expecting
NXT
to fight, and
Ironman
that's exactly
Championship.
what he's getting.
And it is as it said. Now the duration may vary,
in the ring with this guy
but
and walk away
for this
completely
event,
unscathed.
opening
He seemed
match
more motivated
for this
than
title,
ever heading into this
inaugural
match, which
match,
makes
should
me
I
think
say,
he still has
25-minute
plenty of fight
Ironman
left in him.
match
He's
is
making a
between
statement
Macho
here
Man
with
Randy Savage
Mankind with
and
a
Kane.
two-handed bulldog.
You can see a lot of
Could be a
legends
game changer.
on NXT. Again, it was random, it was not on purpose. See
Wow,
Christian
I
with the
thought he
counter
was a caller.
fireman's carry
Made him
takeover. Now I
pay
can get on
there.
with the commentary. This match began with an assault, and you see neck breaker
Just
by
look at this
Christian,
man. He's all business.
showing off. Now, while this match may not be a rivalry, it may not be for a championship, you know, it's important to stay high in the rankings because, you know, you want to be in contention for one of our many championships. And, you know, if not, you want to possibly move up to Raw or SmackDown and you'll get more attention, more time, more
this is the type of attack that just wears down an opponent. And Christian manages to reverse out of that one.
These two are already spending all their energy. And Mankind, what's he doing here? Rolling Christian, just rolling over the elbow to his chest.
He can do it here.
Also weird, the kick out is different. I'm playing on different TV. The kick out is like there's a little bit of a delay, so maybe tougher to kick out at more difficult points in the match.
Look at Mankind here.
And Mankind just having his way with Christian.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Christian with the shoulder tackle.
Excellent move to get out.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up.
Yeah, the crowd getting behind Christian there. And Mankind getting up. Christian, you know, trying to reverse his energy a little bit. What's he going for here? Punches back of the head. Inverted DDT. Gonna go for the cover right here.
Can he do it here?
And
the cover.
Wow.
And this one's history.
Didn't even take an unpretty or anything, or spear even. Christian wins. You know, Mankind trying to open the match with a cheap shot and loses. There's Mankind failing to pin him. There's Mankind. What's he going for here? Just that face buster to Christian. Christian with the little fireman's carry takeover. Mankind with that elbow to the chest. Going for the cover after it. And Christian with the final blow inverted DDT. The fan is in the way.
Here is your winner, Christian!
And that's a win to start off the night.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Congratulations to Christian. Hard-fought win. Had to come out after being cheap-shotted on the stage and still managed to pull out the victory. Good way to start off NXT TakeOver Twister.
We have a great matchup coming up next. We have one of our breakout talents versus Mr. Perfect.
I've seen more legends tonight. Got Rick Martel versus Mr. Perfect. These two have been feuding for quite some time, and Rick Martel's been very successful here at NXT. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up contending for a title soon, and we'll see if Mr. Perfect can come out on top in this rivalry they've been having. Yeah, and this one not centered around titles. Title matches are yet to come.
Making his way to the ring from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Rick the Model Martel.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
With that weird scarf-looking thing.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
It's spraying arrogance into the crowd and into the air, and the crowd not liking it at all. As he awaits Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig.
And his opponent, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
Here comes one of the most respected technical competitors of all time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Perfect. And also one of the biggest egos, if you ask me.
What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match?
If he's not, we're going to find out very early on. Guys have a way of smelling intimidation and taking advantage of it.
Well, I mentioned earlier, the
not
reason I
at
want to
100%,
incorporate
you're in
NXT
big
into other
trouble.
pay-per-views
It's that
is
simple.
because the game loves to not make title matches on regular shows, and I like to let the game do most of its matchmaking itself and only make changes when I deem necessary or when I want to make things a little more interesting. So I want NXT titles to be defended more frequently rather than every couple months. So I might start incorporating NXT into some of the Raw and SmackDown pay-per-views too. Raw and SmackDown will have separate pay-per-views for now, and NXT will kind of be thrown along with them for the Raw branded pay-per-views or the SmackDown branded pay-per-views. And we're underway.
And we're underway
Mr.
in the
Perfect.
presence of perfection. Once again,
that
with
little
Mr. Perfect on the loose.
Takeover for Mr.
If you
Perfect.
haven't hit record yet, now might
very
be a good time to do that.
accomplished
These
amateur
guys are going to have a
wrestler
match you'll want
from
to watch
Minnesota.
over and over again.
An incredibly
Oh,
passionate crowd
kick to
in
the
El
back of
Paso
Rick Martel.
tonight
Rick
for this
Martel
match,
just
which isn't
unfazed.
very surprising.
Monkey
They've always
flipped by
been a
Rick
very
Martel.
impassioned fan base. He's showing
Martel
some
with the
aggression with
elbow
that
to
elbow.
the back
How
of
about
the
we
head.
touch on Mr.
Oh,
Perfect
punch
a
in the
bit.
face. What's he doing here?
All these superstars have the ability,
neck breaker
but
onto the
what
knee.
does he need to do specifically to come out ahead here?
Aside from being supremely
pace out the
gifted,
gate here.
you want to know what my favorite thing is about Mr. Perfect? It's
Rick
that when he
Martel's other
swatted his gun when he
elbow.
entered the ring, it ended up hitting Saxton right in the forehead.
Oh, an
Go
ivory.
ahead. No, sell me,
Rick
Saxton. I don't
Martel
care.
doing well at the
And
beginning
it's
here.
times like these where he just hopes he
Atomic
works
drop.
hard enough, long enough
And
to get the victory
Mr.
here.
Perfect rolling to the apron. Not a good spot to be, though. Oh, good for our punch to Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's ready for it. And he
Taken down with a
suplex,
beautiful
cover.
suplex. See what kind of response we
break.
get. Just a
Crowd not
clean
happy about
axe
that.
handle. He doesn't appear to be in a
Perfect
hurry to get up
maneuvering
here.
up a little
I
bit.
just don't think he has it in him anymore.
He's taking
Body
some
slam by
offense.
Mr. Perfect.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little
Mr.
bump in the
Perfect
road
trying
for
to
him
keep
here.
the pace
Nothing
slower.
to worry about.
Rick Martel's been working at a fast pace.
Twice as nice.
Another body slam by Mr. Perfect. Again, he's just trying to keep it slow. Here's Rick Martel. He's just trying to keep the pace very fast. Pulls him to the corner. Oh, just a punch to the face of Mr. Perfect. Goes for something. Mr. Perfect ready
Ill-advised
for it.
move.
He does a
He is a
big
one-man
atomic
gang
drop.
in there. Mr.
One-upping
Perfect can talk trash and
Martel.
taunt with the best of them.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Mr. Perfect going here.
Big knee.
Just a
He's in
knee
the
to
driver's
the
seat
face.
now.
Hoping to end it early. Wow, it doesn't get much closer than
Rick
that.
Martel kicks out
Tried
at
for
two.
it early.
It's very early in
He's
this
not
match.
getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
He's
Crowd did
delivering
cheer
an
Mr. Perfect when he
old-fashioned
came out.
Cross body.
But
What a maneuver.
they're booing both of them when they
And he goes for the pin.
get on the offensive.
This one's far from
Mr.
over.
Perfect
He's got
gets
some
out.
more fight in him, guys.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't
Just
looking very good for him right
Smashing
now.
that elbow onto the mat. And no elbow pads by Mr. Perfect.
Now there's the counter.
Oh, what's he going for here? Perfect plex.
It's perfect.
It's gotta be
He
it.
might have just ended this. Cole, I
And
think
Rick
we all
Martel
just
kicks
witnessed
out of
the
the
art
perfect
of
flex.
shredding a rival
Okay,
to
hitting
pieces.
it still fairly early into the match. Mr. Perfect going second rope. Axe
Oh, yeah,
handle.
here's Mr. Perfect.
Going for another
His
pin.
shoulders are down. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Mr. Perfect going for a right hand.
And he gets him
Rick
with the
Martel
counter.
blocking, jab,
His strikes have a
Elbow.
little extra on them tonight.
and Mr. Perfect into the corner. What's Martel doing here?
Oh, and he hits
Oh, an
the
axe handle to the upper back. Back elbow. Goes for a clothesline, he ducks it, and
now.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Rick Martel kicking Mr. Perfect up. Oh, spinning. The forearm punch. This was something. This was punch, it looks like. Oh, he's picking him up first. Body slam looks like Mr. Perfect behind him.
Reverses that one. Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Perfect in the corner. Bracing for something here.
Stay down, man.
Another knee to the face.
That should do it.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
And he's setting it up again. Setting up another perfect flex, it looks like. Bridging.
Perfect.
That's
just when
that's
you thought
it.
he had nothing left.
And Rick Martel kicks out of a second perfect flex. He does not want to lose
Byron,
this
he's
match
still
at
down
all.
after that one.
Yeah,
And the bright lights are on in
big-time
NXT
damage,
Takeover.
Michael.
Rick
And
Martel
there's the
wants to
counter.
come out with a victory. Go for here. Oh, that's a takedown similar to what Mr. Perfect did early in the match too, I believe. Oh, he's picking out
minor miracle might
Mr.
be
Perfect
needed to
counters. I almost
overcome this
keep trying to
beating.
call him Ric Flair. I'm not sure why. Let's see that blonde
Really
hair.
relying on that elbow here.
Rick Martel, what's he going for here?
He's inflicting some
Stalled
serious
suplex.
pain here.
Mr. Perfect's down. Rick Martel's getting him up. What's he going for here? Big running power slam.
He could pin his opponent right here. What is keeping
And
this competitor
Mr.
going?
Perfect kicked out
Even
before
now,
he even
when
the
he's
count.
looking
Where'd
far
that
from
come
ideal,
from?
Mr.
That was a
Perfect
burst of energy,
refuses
but
to go
he's still
down
down
without a
after that
fight.
kick out. Martel picking him up.
Showing off some of his
Goes for
speed
some-
there.
But Rick, I can't even say. Oh, Rick Martel is probably going to keep calling Ric Flair. Mr. Perfect,
He clearly did his homework
Hit the
heading
little-
into tonight.
inverted type DDT. Martel picking up Mr. Perfect. Going for another stalling suplex. He is, I don't know why Rick Martel is not going for the cover. He is just punishing
Looking
him.
for a repeat.
Beautiful
Big
gut-wrench suplex by the model.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And this has got to be it. 2, 3.
And
Unbelievable.
gut wrench
This
suplex
singles match
was
is
enough
over.
to beat Mr. Perfect. Again, I was surprised by that kick out. I mean, the lack of kicking out. I should have had that.
Big victory and a strong showing from this superstar.
Very, very impressive.
And the celebration continues.
And Martel celebrating. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Oh no,
What's
where
he
are they
doing?
going with it?
He-
No!
He's
This match is
attacking
over. This
Mr.
is too
Perfect. The
much.
match is already
What is this
over.
all about? This is ridiculous.
This is not needed. Martel got the
Completely
victory.
uncalled for.
Maybe the
He's
victory
got two
wasn't
perfect
enough.
flexes.
Oh, into the steps.
He has nothing
They
to be
wanted to
ashamed
send
of.
a
He won the
message.
match. He didn't have to cheat. He is destroying Mr. Perfect. Crowd not liking that at all.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
We have Becky Lynch against Trish Stratus.
Can't ask for more than a title match.
So up next, Trish Stratus defends the NXT Women's Championship against Becky Lynch in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Trish Stratus captured the NXT Women's Championship back at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. Dana Brooke was the previous champion. So these two fair Falls Count Anywhere for the women tonight.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match
Sounds good to me.
and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, you're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Well, she certainly has her work cut out for her. And Byron, tell me, what do you think of her chances here tonight?
Well, given how dominant the champs looked as of late, I have to say that I'm not wild about her chances here tonight. But hey, crazier things have happened.
Crowd seems to be behind Becky Lynch.
Remember, guys, the NXT Women's Championship is on the line in this one.
And a victory here for the champ would likely solidify her as one of the greatest NXT Women's Champions in recent memory.
And guys, the magnitude of this match might just be
now,
more than even the champ has ever
like I mentioned
experienced.
earlier,
It
that the
sounds to me,
rosters
Cole, like you're ready to write the champ off.
decided at
and I
random
wouldn't do that
completely.
if I was you. Yes,
So the
this is a
women
big
on
match, but
NXT
remember,
can be legends,
big
can be
matches
current
are
main
where the
roster
champ
stars,
goes.
can be anybody. That's why you see Trish Stratus, the legend, and Becky Lynch, a current main roster star on NXT. Doesn't mean NXT is beneath the main roster, and if it is, only slightly. The championship introductions by JoJo.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. Introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Trish Stratus.
And remember, due to NXT and this game not liking title matches on regular weekly shows, Trish Stratus has been the champion for over 3 months, but this is her first defense. Lights are on. Here we go.
Ladies and
Trish Stratus with the Bulldog to start the match.
I've seen countless championship matches over the past few years, and this one ranks right up there with some of the most anticipated.
This is clearly one of the biggest matches
Remember
of her
that falls
career. A
count
win
anywhere.
here would not only
Grabbing
give her
Becky
the
by the hair,
championship,
bringing her to
but
the
also
ground.
solidify her as one of this generation's greatest.
And it sounds to me, guys, like this El Paso crowd is doing everything in their power
Good.
to
Michael
blow
Cole
the
remembers
roof off
that
this
we're
place.
in El Paso, which is good. And Trish just throwing Becky's shoulder into the
Tell us
corner.
about Becky
a little bit of
Lynch.
veteran
As the challenger,
instinct by
what does
Trish
she need
Stratus
to do to win
there.
this thing?
These women have bled, sweat,
Trish
and
going out to
cried
the
on their
side,
journey
outside the
to
ring,
this
what she's
championship
grabbing here.
match. Can't wait to see how it all
But
ends.
she's getting a kendo
Well,
stick.
she definitely has all the tools to become
Becky
the
got an edge.
champion,
Oh, she
but
punched
the
her. That
proof is in
stick
the
went
pudding.
flying
We
right
shall
from the
see.
announce table, luckily not into the crowd.
Now
Becky
we have
with a
Becky
drop
Lynch
kick.
on the attack.
To the upper back of Trish Stratus.
Crushing blow.
Becky picking Trish up. What's she going here?
Now we have Becky Lynch on the attack.
What a brutal DDT.
DDT by Becky Lynch. Picking Trish right back up. What's she doing now? Again, got her underneath her arm. Trying to drag Trish, but she's not getting anywhere. And Trish, some elbows to Becky.
And she strikes with great precision.
And Trish with a
Oh, no.
neck breaker.
She's in a bad way now.
The announce team getting up, and Trish thought she was going to go for the kendo stick, but instead is
Oh, that was a hard shot. What a
removing
strike.
the monitors from the announce table. Trish
Oh,
with
the
this a
reversal
drop
by
kick.
Becky
Becky
Lynch.
dodges. And Trish with a
That'll
body
rearrange your
slam.
spine.
And now she picks up the kendo stick. She waited for Becky to get up, it looks like.
There it is.
Oh, and just
you hear
whacks
that
her
crack?
with the kendo stick. Singapore
And
Kane,
now she
I
gets
know
her
you
for
wanna
a
call
second
him.
time.
Kendo
Third
stick.
time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
And Trish dropping the kendo stick now, then just throwing Becky into the announce table. Now what's Trish going for here? Trish Stratus is going for a table Bringing it out. Becky's up to
Now
her
we
feet,
have
and
Becky
Becky
Lynch on the attack.
again shuts Trish down and picks up the kendo stick, looking to get some retribution. And Trish dodges the first hit, but
There's a lot of force
that one
behind that one.
looks like it hit her in the face a little bit. Becky just now stomping on the legs of Trish Stratus. Becky Lynch wants to be a one-time NXT Women's Champion. I don't think she's ever won it in real life, but in this game is what I'm counting, and she's never been champion. And when Trish, she's smashing Becky's face against the table and a drop
She
kick.
goes down hard.
That'll leave a mark.
You see a mess around the ring. Oh, Trish was grabbing the stick, decides she'd rather have the table. And where's she going with that? That was not the desired
And she's
plan,
knocked off her feet.
And Trish
I
just
think that one caught her by
abandoning
surprise,
that
Michael.
and popping the barricade. They're going to need the referee to join them. Again, Trish has held the title for over 3 months. She's going to prove whether or not she's deserved to hold that title with no defenses if she can come out tonight with a victory. And she has so much at her disposal. Now reaching to her trash can. A little short on the swing there. Becky taking the trash can, crucifix.
Wow, is there nothing she can't do?
Becky with a kick to the back. Trish Stratus. Oh, and Trish taking her down and through the table, and Becky pops up like nothing
connecting
happened.
there with a good shot.
There's a table there. It's very dark. It's hard to tell what they have here. So Trish grabbing a baseball bat. Goes for the swing, and she hits Becky.
And I can't say that I blame her.
And she's picking her up, and Becky counters
She got her with a reversal.
working on the arm again for that disarmer move that she does. Like an arm bar. And Becky, what's she doing? She's going to drag Trish somewhere. Up for the equipment box, it looks like.
Match incredibly motivated,
But
though
not
all
quick
the
enough.
motivation in the world
Trish
might
with some
not help
elbows
here
to
tonight.
Becky. Throws Becky into the equipment box. Smashes her head against it.
Everyone
And
better
just
watch out.
Attacks her in the upper back. She throws Becky and tries to throw her into the gate. Becky
These
looks like she stopped
superstars
herself
look
before she hits
determined
it.
to destroy each other here tonight, which is what you would
Now
expect.
Trish does
I
it
guess,
again
when the
and
goal
again,
is on the
missing.
line.
Now that's
And then
striking with
just a kick.
pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those.
Two are
Saw that
brawling.
one coming.
Not as much traditional wrestling in this match as you would expect from
This is where we find
two
out what the
accomplished
champ is made of.
athletes like
Remember,
Trish
guys,
and
she's
Becky
been in
Lynch.
control for much of this match. It's
Becky
gonna take
goes
a
for
lot
the
more
attack
than
with the kendo
this
stick.
to keep her
Trish is
down.
ready. Drop kick. Goes for a kendo stick of her own.
Again with
Been the
it.
weapon of
She's
choice in
showing
this
no
match.
mercy tonight.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Attacking Becky in the legs. Referee's keeping his distance, looks like.
An unbelievable
Neck breaker by Trish. Picking Becky up.
We may see it.
Big spine buster by Trish.
I bet
It's like
you feel
onto the cane,
foolish
and she's
running
going to
her
go
off
for the
that.
cover
Here's
just
the
after
pin.
that. It
Title
might
on
be
the
enough.
line.
Oh, just inches.
And Becky kicks out at
Millimeters
2.
from a 3 count.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
She's not looking very good right now, guys.
She's got to find a way to get back to her feet. Otherwise, this
Trish
one's
She
over.
got the bat again. Oh, Trish tried to go for a swing, completely misses it.
the
Tried to hit
reversal
Becky.
by
Becky
Becky
snatches the bat
Lynch.
from her. Is Becky going to go for it herself? And she grazes
Now
Trish
we have
barely,
Becky
and a
Lynch on the attack.
reverse suplex there. Faido suplex, I think. Becky's a drop kick to the upper back of Trish. Goes for
I
a
think she's
crucifix,
trying to prove a
but
point
doesn't
here.
make it into a cover. And
She
Becky with an
clearly
elbow
liked the
to the
results
chest
from the
of Trish
first time
Stratus.
she delivered that move.
Becky going for it here. She's going to drag Trish somewhere. Well, she's
At
trying
some
to
point, the referee may want to
trying
think
to take
about
her
stopping this one
backstage or
before
to the
somebody
ring.
gets seriously injured.
And Trish is throwing Becky
What a shot!
in the middle of the
If
crowd
you take
there.
many more like that, you're going to
Becky fighting her way out.
heavy bag.
What'd she do there? Striking Trish in the face.
The champ is just
Ooh,
being
knee to the
outclassed right
gut.
now. The champ
Headbutt to
desperately
the back
needs
of
to
the
find a way
neck.
to create some
Another one.
space for herself.
Becky
She's
is
in tough shape
having
here,
her
guys,
way
which is
with
a little
Trish's
surprising
neck.
considering she's been able to execute
Another
not
punch
one,
to Trish.
but 2 finishers so far here
Another
tonight.
punch.
You've got
Well,
to
she's
give these
just
women
taking her
so
through the
much
crowd.
credit.
She's introducing
They've
her to
really
the
been put
fans
through the ringer here tonight.
Here at NXT Takeover Twister.
Swing and a miss.
That was strike 1,
Oh,
2,
throwing Trish
and
into the
3.
barricade. Trish tries to give her a back kick.
I guess she feels
Blocking
there's
her
something to be
back.
said for
And
going
Becky
back to
taking
something
her
that
the other
worked
way.
before.
Wow. Missed
Oh,
by
Trish
a mile.
fired
That one
back.
well scouted.
Oh, and Becky going at it. These two are brawling in the crowd.
Not this
Becky wants
time.
this,
I've
and
never
Trish
seen her
wants
miss by
to
so
hang on
much.
to this championship. Getting
The
her
back
first
of her head
defense.
took most of the punishment from that.
Strike by Becky. Now where's she taking Trish? She's going back to the other area.
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Trish elbowing her way out of that situation. Goes
reversal
for
by
a strike.
Becky Lynch.
Becky counters her.
I don't want to know what that
Over the
feels
back.
like.
We're heading back towards the
Gets her
ring, it
with a
looks like.
headbutt.
Becky with a strike to Trish.
Working the
Oh, and
body
knee to
now.
the gut. And Trish is back over the barricade by the steps, by the announce table here.
Okay,
And
now
Trish
she's just showing
tries
off.
to do something to Becky, and Becky's ready for that.
And the uppercut
Oh,
lands.
European uppercut. Becky gonna go for the cover. It would be a
She's
great time
struggling
to go
big
for the
time
cover
here,
right here.
guys.
Of course she is, Cole. She's getting destroyed.
Trish is just
She
getting a
shows signs
beating
of
with
life.
it. And
She's
Trish,
showing a lot
and
more
again,
than
she's
that.
Big
back in
reversal
it.
for her there.
oh, head
guys, did you see
scissors.
that?
And Trish is beat.
She's
after all
down,
that.
and she may be out.
She took
I
a
think you're right,
beating
Michael.
from
I
Becky.
mean, she's not even moving.
I'm trying to figure out how you lean the ladder again.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Trish taking the ladder into the table, into the ring, and oh, Becky going for the disarmer right off of getting in the ring.
The disarmer. That's
Trish
all
is
she
fighting.
wrote, fellas.
Fighting.
Jeez, I don't like Trish Stratus's chances in this one.
Oh, and Trish taps out after that beating she took.
This is
I
unbelievable.
cannot figure out how to lead the ladder.
championship
And
changes hands.
in the ring, and Becky Lynch just captured the NXT Women's Championship. It's showing some replays, but let's skip these replays and well, let's see. Look at a few of them here. Look at the important one that matters too. The disarmer, locking it onto Trish. You see, wait. You see her, she's struggling. Yeah, there you see her tapping out.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
What a way
That
to
one,
kick
Becky
off the
Lynch,
night. Don't go
you know,
anywhere, folks. We're just
Wasn't
getting
doing
started.
too well at first. Was getting attacked by kendo sticks. Getting beaten all around the table. Attacked with a baseball bat. Becky Lynch came back there when she was in the middle of the WWE Universe, the crowd. And Becky once Trish got into the ring with the table, Becky saw the opportunity to lock in the disarmer and capture the NXT Women's Championship.
The uncertainty that is surrounding
And
sports entertainment ends tonight. The championship match is up next.
It's
Championship
Randy
matches
Savage
continue.
against Kane.
So, Randy Savage and Kane are facing in the inaugural match for the NXT Ironman Championship. The title is not very pretty. I may fix that later. But right now, it's what it is. It's a 25-minute Ironman match for this. I may change that in the future. But this is a regular match otherwise, so disqualifications do exist, cannot exist. Here we go.
Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, NXT Professional Champion, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion after this one.
And
She called him the champion, I think. But he's not the champion. There isn't a champion.
Match of this magnitude
Macho Man and Kane
at least
are both not champions and never have been in NXT. And this is their chance to obtain gold.
I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply amazing.
Crowd cheering for Macho Man. Let's hope they can keep their energy up for this match after that very surprising women's false count anywhere match. Those two took it to each other.
And his opponent, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane.
Ladies and gentlemen, by
Remember,
night's
this
end,
is
we
our
will crown a new
second
champion.
of
No
4
offense to you, Cole, but
championship
part of me
matches
wishes
tonight.
Gorilla Monsoon was
And
here
that's
for this
not
match,
even
just so we can hear him say
there is
history has been
one more
made
match,
at the conclusion.
I believe, aside from these championship matches.
Well, he definitely looks ready for what's
I
ahead
may
of him
be
here
wrong.
tonight, that's for sure.
I agree with that, Michael. In fact, I don't remember the last time I saw him in better shape than he's in right now.
Kane getting into the ring. You want to know something great about my WWE universe? We have Pyro. And it's not even WrestleMania or the greatest Royal Rumble. And there is a shot of my title. I know it is 25 minutes because I even put it on the belt. I forgot that. They were already introduced. See, referee, don't know his name, holding up the title. I should name him. And okay, here we go. 25 minutes, Ironman match rules. Here's how it
All
works.
right, we're ready to kick this one off.
Pinfalls,
This is the one we've been waiting for. When this
there
match
are
is said and
countouts
done,
and
we'll
there are
finally
disqualifications.
have a new champion.
The winner is the man who wins the most falls within the 25-minute time limit, meaning that if Kane pins Randy Savage twice and Randy Savage wins by countout on an occasion,
spirited elbow.
and 25 minutes runs out, Kane wins 2-1. For those who do not know Iron Man rules. I took inspiration for this championship by the Jack Briscoe 15 title that was in FCW, which was basically
Definitely looks fired up for this
converted
amazing opportunity.
to NXT.
Sometimes a match of this magnitude can cause a competitor
We would see
to freeze
Seth
up
Rollins,
and panic,
Cesaro,
but I'm not seeing that here tonight.
Ambrose, Damien
Well,
Sandow,
some
and Roman
superstars
Reigns.
thrive in this
even
big spotlight, and some wilt. We'll see which
Bo
one
Dallas
he is
even,
real soon
where they
here.
started before it was
And he
turned
hits
into
the axe
NXT.
handle.
And Kane just working on the back of Randy Savage. The 25 minutes is a long way to go. Now
The
this is a
feeling
match
of
that
fear and horrible images of
would
unbatched destruction
probably
follow Kane
favor Randy
wherever
Savage,
he goes.
being
The fire from the pits of
much
hell
leaner,
burn an eternal flame.
used to
for
going
this
the long
being
haul in
who
terms of matches. Now,
represents
in my
pure
universe, that
evil.
doesn't exist, but in real life, that's how it exists. Kane being the bigger
Now we
guy
have Kane on the
will
attack.
be he
Seems
will
like
likely
Randy
get winded
Savage is starting to fade.
a lot
He's
faster than
going to
Randy
want to make
Savage.
sure this
That's a
doesn't
body slam
snowball out
though.
of control.
I wouldn't call for
Now,
the medics just
important
yet,
thing is
Cole.
pacing.
He
In a
still
match
appears
this
to be
long,
in pretty good shape here.
He
That's
seemed more
guaranteed
motivated
to
than
be
ever heading into
25
this
minutes.
match, which
You
makes
want to
me
make sure
think he
you
still has plenty of
use
fight
your
left
energy
in him.
wisely and take your time, because you don't want to tire yourself out too early in the match and allow your opponent to gain an advantage for the
Chopping
last
down trees
10,
right
15
left.
minutes.
What a blow. Kane is
Oh,
one of
and
the
a
most horrifying
punch to the
figures humanity has ever
chin,
known.
throat
The
of Randy
demon's
Savage.
love of human destruction is
Randy
something
Savage
that
pulling
strikes
him into
fear
the
in the
ropes.
hearts of
Kane
even
with
the most
arm drag.
courageous of superstars.
For more than
Ooh,
20
elbow by
years,
Randy Savage.
Kane has
You don't forget
represented human annihilation and the fires of
neck
hell.
breaker.
This giant, who's almost 7 feet tall, does not care who he destroys,
Oh, goes for
as
an axe
long as his
handle off of
opposition
the
has been
turnbuckle.
eradicated.
Not even
It's a
close.
stomp on Kane.
Jeez, that was embarrassing.
Kane Over suplex. Knee to the head by Randy Savage.
Damage inflicted with a snapmare.
Oh,
can't wake up from
very
that one.
unique snapmare by Randy
Now
Savage.
we have Randy
Elbow
Savage
to the face.
on the attack.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Oh, Randy Savage is taking the hurt to
Now we
Kane.
have Randy Savage on the attack.
Where'd that come from? And Randy Savage showing off for the crowd. He's been a showman. That's his deal. What's he go for here? Neck breaker to
Kane's
Kane.
starting to look tired. He'll need
Kane
to find a
rolling
way
out
to turn things
wisely.
around here.
And
This
Savage
match
going
is
up
trending
top.
in a bad direction for him
Kane
right now,
walking
guys.
far
He's going to
away.
want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
This is one of the more evenly matched
a 10
contests
Kane
we've
can
seen in
use a
quite
10
some
count.
time. From the looks of things,
In fact,
it could really go either way.
Even if
He
Kane would
slams him
lose
down
by
with
count out,
authority.
he still has over 20 minutes to obtain a victory of
Now
his
we
own
have
to
Kane
tie
on
it
the
up.
attack.
He's showing absolutely no
This
pity
case where
now,
a double
guys.
count out would not punish either man. Just as far as I know. Kane throwing Savage into the announce table. Getting into the ring.
Inside
Gonna
the
let the
ring
referee
now.
count out Savage, but looks like Savage is getting up in time there. I was
And now
watching.
it's Macho Man
Been
losing
watching
some
from the beginning.
steam.
Thank you for sticking
I'm not
around.
sure how much more he has to give.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared. And
Gave
with
the
good
body
reason.
slam to
He's taken
Savage.
quite a beating.
You're
Don't
not
write 'em off
even
just yet, guys.
5
From
minutes
what I
into
see,
this match
these
yet.
guys are pretty evenly matched at this point.
And there's the reversal from Randy
Elbow by Savage.
Nothing pleasant about
Again,
that.
like the Intercontinental and United
And he
States
gets
title.
out of there in a hurry.
Looks like he needs to
This
regroup,
title
get
is
his
to
thoughts
determine,
together.
the workhorse of NXT. That guy who can go
The human
for
body
25
can only
minutes at a
absorb
time.
so much of that.
Oh boy, he
NXT
is
World
rolling.
Champion is still the face of NXT, but this is that guy you can depend on, that guy you can depend to
Bringing
deliver
it back into the ring.
in long matches.
Now it's Kane getting
And
wrapped up.
Savage and
Looks to
Kane
me like he just hit a
fighting for
wall.
the opportunity
Guys,
to
it's
become
a
the
wonder
first
he's
man
even able
to
to
stake
stand
that
at
claim.
this point. If I'm the
Bulldog by
referee,
Savage.
I'm seriously considering stopping this match.
Going
This
for
one
the
could go
cover
either
on
way.
There's
Kane.
the cover. Can he do it? Never say
And
die
Kane kicks out
attitude
before
out
a
of
one
him.
count.
Right
He's
now,
not
I
going
just
to give
don't
up
know
that
what it's
first
gonna
fall this
take.
early in the match.
Looks like Randy Savage has taken the upper hand.
What's he go for here? Pile driver.
Sit out pile driver.
Oh,
Wow, Kane is
Gotta
getting
do it.
absolutely pummeled.
elbow by
All that's
Savage.
left now is
Savage
for
gonna go
Randy
up
Savage
to
to finish this.
reacts like it's almost over. We have already reached the 5-minute mark of the match.
And we're back to this form of attack.
There's around 20 minutes left.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to
Oh,
get up.
Savage
But he's
is-
got to get up now.
Scurrying around. Kane's rolling in. Oh no. Savage gonna hit
Taking him
his
a while to get up here.
famous
I don't think he has
elbow.
anything left, Michael.
Randy Savage. Elbow drop
Oh,
from the
big
Macho
elbow
Man.
to Kane.
Wow, Kane is getting
See a replay of
absolutely
that. Look at
pummeled.
that elbow. Look at one more angle. Wait, is there a third angle? Nope. And Savage is tired, but he's going for the pin
This
on
could
Kane.
do it. And he gets
And
a fall.
first fall. This Iron Man match goes
Now
to
we have
Savage.
Randy Savage
Now
on
with
the
a
attack.
1-0 lead. Savage
A
can play
game-changing
defense
backbreaker.
and try to prevent Kane from ever gaining a fall to tie him up, or he can take a risk, wrestle offensively. But by doing that, he may go up a few falls, but Kane may also tie it up. There's many ways you could strategize. You could,
The
run around
champ
the
looks
ring.
to be in
for all you know.
phenomenal shape. It's
Yeah, you
going
have
to be
the count
tough
out,
to
but you
defeat
can
someone
still
who
use up
might
some
just
of the
be in
clock.
the best shape of their career.
Kane with a big punch to the jaw of Savage. Going for the gut. Oh,
Takes him
and
out with a
dropping him with the
flapjack.
throat on the ropes. Kane going for a pin
And he
of his
goes for
own.
the pin.
Savage kicks out at 1. Kane's not able to tie it up yet.
Man, I think we're
Kick
seeing the
to
end
the
for Randy
back.
Savage. This
Savage.
is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
Given how bad he looks right now, the chances of him actually going for his finisher for a third time seem incredibly remote.
Cable to the pick Savage up for something. It's
Randy
Savage.
Savage with a nice
Drops him.
reversal.
Savage going for a 2-0 lead, and Kane kicks
Kane
out.
has seen and done it all, and a move like that is not going to stop him.
He is a
Elbow
one-man
to the
gang in there.
face of Kane. Where's that mask? That could protect him a little bit from
He's
face
taking
shot.
a long time
And
to get
Savage
up,
is
guys.
trying to run through the
Perhaps playing a
turnbuckle,
little
and he
possum
cannot
here,
get
Cole.
on that turnbuckle.
At this
What's
point,
happening?
it looks like even the winner of this match will
What's
walk out of here
Oh my God,
beaten
Savage
and
used all his energy running. I thought I was going to have to restart the match
Kane is
there.
simply not looking good here, folks. There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
There's no way he knows where he is right now.
But King has
Given the
energy
punishment
back.
he's taken,
Well, that
he
time
probably
with the
doesn't
big
even know his
move
own
by
name.
Kane.
Let's not write him off yet.
Kane's
Remember,
gonna go
his
for the
opponent isn't necessarily
lateral press.
He's looking for the win.
And Savage kicks out. Kane wants to tie this thing up, but there is still plenty of time in this matchup. 17 minutes.
And there it is
Kane
again.
goes with some series of punches and gonna drop Savage again
Now
on
we
his
have
throat.
Kane on the attack.
Kane gonna go up
Kane
high.
able to get up.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now. He can't withstand
Savage to
one
get up.
bit more.
Incredible.
King goes for the flying clothesline and completely misses Randy Savage. I don't know what happened there. Savage is still dazed though. King goes for something back.
Oh, and he
Savage
reverses
is like,
it.
wait a minute, playing possum on his feet there. Oh, Savage is going for another pile driver, isn't he?
Sit out.
Ah.
Pile driver.
Wow, Kane is getting...
He thinks he has it. Gets the shoulder.
Kane
Wow.
still kicks out
What's he
before a
going
long
to
count.
take?
Can you believe
He
this?
can't give up 2 falls. First of all, wrestling when behind an Ironman match is tough enough. It's hard to come back from behind.
Ow. That
Even
hurt.
harder to come back from a 2-0 deficit.
Connects
Kane
with a
counter
counter.
Savage.
And there's
Goes
the
for a
reversal.
close.
Andy.
Trying to
Kane
create
rolls out
some
to the right,
separation here,
goes to
Cole.
the outside here. Oh, it's Savage with a punch to Kane's face.
After a move like that, he's going to need a
edge of
chiropractor
Matic
in his
there.
near future.
He's still not moving,
Referee
guys.
counting.
He might be out, Cole.
Savage is, again, running aimlessly to the corner. Running aimlessly. What is he doing? He's going to hit his finisher to the outside, the elbow. But Savage
you
is,
think hitting the finisher here
Savage
could end
is
this
a
thing.
marathon, man. Look at him. It's like a treadmill over there. This is a glitch of mania right here.
Oh, man, what a
And
hit.
Cage is
Knocked
grabbing
right
him
off
off.
the apron.
There's
Back in the ring again.
Cage rolling in.
This
at a
might be
6
the end of
count.
the road for him, Byron.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet,
Hey,
you're
a count
absolutely
out
right.
fall is a count out fall. Eight count. Savage has to make it in.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here,
Trevor's about
guys.
to get denied, and Savage gets in.
Back down to earth with authority.
He's
Savage
in a tough
is
spot here, Corey.
failing to
And if he
get on the
doesn't get up, it's
turnbuckle.
gonna
I
get
don't
a
know
lot
what's
tougher.
happening. Like he's preventing
There's
it from
the pin.
shooting his
Can his
elbow.
opponent kick out?
He's like, whatever. He just goes for a pin anyways. Like, there's nothing else he can do there. See blood on Kane's chest, it looks like.
Things are not looking very
Oh,
good
Savage
right
is
now.
going for a neck
Gonna have
breaker.
to find a way to regroup.
Neck breaker to Kane to try again. He
He
can't.
doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get
I
up
don't
here.
know what's
I
happening.
just don't think he
He
has
can't
it
get
in
on
him
the turnbuckle.
anymore.
He did it once before. He could do it again. While Kane's crawling and Savage is out of that.
Looking for a little breather here,
Kane
maybe.
rolling to the outside.
Slowing things down. I like it. Good game plan.
Kane throwing Savage into the table.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described
Big
as
boot by
severe.
Kane. And he appears. He has busted Savage open.
He wants no part of the outside.
Throwing Savage into the ring. He's going to clear the announce table himself. You saw in the women's championship match that they removed
These
the
superstars wearing the wounds right now of
top
what
of the
has
announce
been an
table, too,
absolutely
Christian.
thrilling matchup.
and Kane banging
Gosh, the
Savage's
same move
face
over
against
and
the
over.
table.
This is relentless.
What's Kane doing?
Oh my God! Get out of the way! Get out
Oh,
of the
no.
way!
Oh,
This isn't
no.
gonna be good.
Big choke slam from hell to hell. I don't know which one it is. Choke slam. He just choke slammed Randy Savage through the announce table. Hey,
Taking on any more
that's
damage
gotta
here
be it.
could very
Kane's not
well
even rolling
mean
him in.
the beginning
Go
of
for the
end.
count out. Savage already crawling to all fours, though. He may make it back in time for this. Kane's anxiously awaiting this 10 count. Savage is running.
How much more these superstars
Savage
can take,
makes
guys.
it just
You'd have
barely
to
in
think
time.
something's got to give here soon.
Now he's going to go for the pin.
This should do it right there.
And Savage kicks out at 2. We are almost about 10 seconds away from the halfway point in this match. Against Savage up 1-0.
He's moving like a man
Gets
possessed.
Kane for the chance to be the first ever
Flattens him with a
NXT
clothesline.
Ironman Champion.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
And Byron, he's still down
What
after
is
that
Kane
one.
doing?
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
Second
Kane
rope.
is looking to end this.
And the
Well, he
big guy
wants
is
Savage
feeling
to get up.
awfully
I
good
don't know.
about
This is
himself
a
right
little
now.
far away, isn't it? And Kane can't do anything off of that.
Connects
So,
with the boot.
big boot. So you have a lot of mishaps when it comes to the corners. I don't know what to say about that.
There may be no coming back from this.
Kane throwing Savage in.
down.
Goes for a boot. Savage knees into the foot. Byron's carry
Flips the
takeover
script
by
on him
Kane.
there. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind. He's going for the pin. This could be
I
it.
don't know what happens if we tie. I never thought about that. Kane went for the cover. Savage kicks out at 2. Goes for a like a neck snap thing, and Savage avoids it. Goes for Savage getting ready for 2 suplexes for those suplexes.
Executed
Kane
perfectly.
picks Kane up.
Macho
Oh
Man
no!
in control.
Oh no!
Sit out, pile
Another
driver.
pile driver.
Wow,
Kane.
what a gritty performance.
It could be over here.
Kane kicks out at 2. He will not allow himself to go down 2 falls. 11 minutes remaining. Still plenty of time, but the clock is winding down for Kane to catch up here.
Now we have Randy Savage on the attack.
Hey, Savage. Oh, good. Savage able to
and
get
he's
to the
still
top
down,
for this
Byron.
one.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
What happened? That was signaling for Kane to get up.
Macho Man.
Oh, big axe handle by Macho
Kane
Man
is getting
instead of the elbow.
Will this be it?
Oh, Kane kicks out at 1 after that. I believe Kane has got some
Randy
fighting in
Savage
there.
is
Savage
going up.
going to the different corner now. What's he going for now?
I think Randy Savage is
Oh, he's
done
going to go for
playing.
another axe handle.
Looking for the exclamation point. Macho Man!
Another
But I don't
one.
know
I don't
how
know
much
how when they
gas he has
counter
left,
that.
guys.
He may get the 3 count right there. And he gets the full
Oh.
play of the match.
3 count. Randy Savage is up 2-0
Randy
to Kane
Savage
now.
imposes his will
Kane has a
again.
very uphill battle here. It was uphill before, but now Kane has to win 2 falls, and that's just to tie it.
To the outside now.
Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts.
Randy Savage with a
Savage
nice
kicking
reversal.
Kane. Kane tried to pull it out. What's Kane go for here?
Wow,
Suplex.
he just slammed him with ease.
Going to be tough for him to fight back from this.
Well, the first thing he
Getting
needs to
in
do
the
is
ring.
get back to his feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
Full count by the referee. Kane getting a little scuffle with the referee there. And Savage taking advantage with a jab.
A
Russian leg
dizzying
sweep.
drop for sure.
Going for a
He can do
pin.
it here.
Kane kicks out at 1. But Savage is
Kane
Kane's
with the
fighting
excellent
back.
move to get out.
Oh, Kane going for just a choke.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
Just
This
choking
one's
the.
over, guys.
No, it's not a choke. It's his hand on the face of Savage, like a vice grip, kind of. Savage is fighting. Oh, and that's it. Savage is out.
He gets a fall.
Kane gets a fall in the match by submission at that.
And some trouble here now for Kane.
But Savage
Tonight may
wakes
not
up
be
right
his
after.
night,
Kane, the
This has
ropes
got to
there
be
very
incredibly
loose, it looks
disappointing
like.
for him, guys. Remember, he's already executed
Kane is
2 finishers here tonight, and
beat
neither
up.
served their purpose. And now, it looks like he's at the end of his rope.
He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
Kane.
Oh, no. Oh, this has got to be it.
A mammoth slam
Tombstone
right there,
pile
guys.
driver.
But can he follow up here?
Savage is bleeding a lot. He drags
His
Savage
shoulders are
in.
down.
This is it for the
1,
tie.
2. A kick out.
And
2.5.
Savage kicks
I don't
out
think
of
his
the
opponent was
Tombstone
expecting
pile
that.
driver. It's like Kane's kicked out of Randy Savage's pile driver.
He got all that one.
I'd say
He go
Kane
for a
just
series
turned
of
the tempo
strikes.
up.
And there's the reversal.
Jawbreaker
from
by
Randy
Savage. Oh,
Now
goes
we
for
have
that
Randy Savage
snapmare.
on the attack.
Can he score the pin?
Dug down deep and gets the
King
shoulder
kicks
up.
out.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent
Another
included.
kick to the back of Kane.
Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one
Like
heck of a
singling,
beating, Michael.
moves Kane up. Oh, Kane dodges that axe hand off the
Nowhere to
second
go
rope.
here for Randy
Bulldog by
Savage.
Kane.
He might just have nothing left. He can
King
pin
going for
his
the pin.
opponent right here.
Goes for that next seven, get it. He just completely misses him.
Caught him with a chop.
Chopped by Savage. He's doing.
Great
Dropping
offense
the
by
knee in
Randy
the face of
Savage.
Kane. Kane rolling out. They're scaring the announcers into standing up.
Randy Savage with a nice reversal.
Now Randy Savage is keeping up a good tempo.
Randy Savage with an elbow to the face. Another. Trifecta.
This guy
Oh,
can
now
go
he's working a leg at
toe-to-toe
Kane.
with
Going to make it
anybody.
difficult for Kane to get back into the ring. Should he go for the count out? Not sure if that's what he's doing, though.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets
8 count.
seriously injured. Now back to the
Kane
ring.
rolling in quickly at the 9 count.
He gets the leg.
Savage trips up, and it's a tie, and
That
Kane
move at
smacks
this
the
juncture of the match
referee.
makes the intention unmistakable
By
to
mistake,
belittle.
obviously, but 5
They
minutes
call him
left.
the Macho Man
The
for
match
a
is
reason.
tied up
Yes.
2 apiece.
Headed to the outside now.
Smart move. Take some time to think things over.
Savage got 2 pinfall victories. Kane got 1 by countout and 1 by submission. Well, I want to say
And he's heading back in.
did not submit, but he
And
was
there's the reversal
unable
from Randy
to
Savage.
fight out of the choke or vice grip. I don't
He's
know what to
targeting
call
the
it even.
midsection here.
Now we have
Oh,
Randy
that-
Savage on the
Like,
attack.
moved to his arm, and Savage is
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't
stuck
surprise
with the
me at
ropes,
all.
but he's
Not
going
after
up
the
for
beating
the-
he's taken.
Randy Savage isn't being shy.
Nope,
That's
he
for
was going
sure.
for the elbow, but no, he wants the axe handle again.
Randy Savage.
He knows the head has been very much weakened
Wow,
by
I'm just as surprised as you guys
his axe
are.
handles.
Shoulders down,
Kane's
this
head
could
is
be
very
it.
weak.
With that, he
And
scores
that's
the fall.
3-2. Savage. About 4 minutes remaining.
he reverses
Kane
it.
has to do something
He's
here.
simply reminding him that he's here. They're not dreaming. This snapmare is for real. What a move.
And Savage working with Kane. Kane's ready.
And Kane
What is
manages to
happening?
reverse out of that one.
What's Kane going for here?
Kane showing
Big
some
power
expert
slam.
prowess here.
Going
He's
for
on
the
ropes,
cover.
and the ref
He tries
wisely
to
stops the count.
Kane's panicking too much now. Kane's behind a fall. He needs 1 to tie.
And a test
2
here
to
for
win.
Randy Savage.
I
He
do
will
not
be
know what I'm
victorious.
going to do if they tie up. I don't think the game will go into sudden death. It's important for
If I hear
the NXT
one
Ironman
more
Championship.
person tell me about how brave this superstar is for competing injured, I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, what we're talking about here is essentially the equivalent of a
Competing
hangnail.
injured.
I wouldn't necessarily call
Must
that
be
an
referring
injury.
to Kane's head there. See the
frequency
bottom
of this
display
move
of the
is
screen.
becoming
Kane's head is not
deliberate at
red.
this point. Can he do
It's
it
like
here?
black. Oh, Kane kicks out. Almost went down to a 2-fall deficit for the second time in this match. Kane has been behind this entire match, though.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point.
Somebody unleashed the Savage.
Oh, he went for, looks like a choke slam. It's Savage. Countered it. Oh, he's going for that. Pile driver again.
Showing very few signs of life here.
Yeah, there's no way he comes back from this. Might as well ring the bell now.
Less than 2.5 minutes left in the match. Savage looks like he's using the clock a little bit. Oh, head. He picks up Kane for a body slip.
Kane with the
Kane
excellent
countered
move
it.
to get out.
He goes for a body slip.
Randy Savage with a
counters
nice
it.
reversal.
Kane
And
hard
it's
wreck
reversed.
Savage.
Unleashing it
Big
for the
power
second
slip by
time
Kane.
now.
Oh, he's
Kane
going for
making
a
a
small
statement.
package.
Here he goes for the win.
And Savage kicks out. Kane's just trying to sneak out a ball however he can here.
Oh, the counter.
And he hits a vicious
Neck breaker by
neck breaker.
Savage.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Savage going to the top. What's he going to go here? Is he going to go for a fourth fall with less than a minute and a half left? Oh, no. Oh, the big
Macho Man can win it here, guys.
There's about a minute left. Savage could easily be up 2 falls right here. Why is he not going for the pin?
And this has got to be it. Just like
Oh,
that,
it's
it's
Savage is up
with
2
the point.
falls, less than
When
a
his
minute
strikes
left.
land,
Let's
you
just
can
say
feel it in the
it's got to
first
be
few
over for Kane.
rows.
There's no way to come back from this. It's 2 falls in less than a minute. Not happening. And that, again, that's a tie. That's not even for the win.
Randy Savage with
The
the
tie is
offense.
better than
Big
losing.
miss for him there. Will this be it?
Kane going for 3rd fall of the night, and Savage kicks out. Savage is not giving in.
A spectacular maneuver.
Neck break. Kane going for another
And this has
pin
got to
cover.
be it.
Savage kicks out of that.
The unfortunate reality is he might not get up.
Which wouldn't shock me one bit.
He
Talk
picks
about
Savage
a
up.
beating he's taken here tonight. Ain't
Jawbreaker.
no stopping him now.
Goes for a body slam. Neck breaker by Kane.
Manages to reverse out of that one.
Kane going for a cover
This
just
should
to
do
get
it right
3
there.
falls.
What a
Match
way to win a
ends
singles
before the
match.
referee could even reach 3, but it looks like Savage kicked out anyways. And with a win 4-2, it's Savage who wins the match. The music hasn't played yet, but let's look at the replays. A pile driver by Savage. Here's the, I believe that's the first or second. No, I think it's the second actually. No, it was the first. Big boot by Kane. Here's a 1 pile driver by Savage. That big neck breaker by Kane at the end, but ultimately the winner of the match. And the first ever.
Here is your winner and the new NXT Professional Champion, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in
It's not the first match of the night,
fashion.
Cole.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
And Savage defeated Kane 4-2 in a 25-minute Ironman match to become the first ever NXT Ironman Champion. Congratulations to Macho Man. And we're not done. We still have 2 championship matches left to go.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
In a match that is sure to not disappoint.
Time to make the championship dream come alive for one of these superstars.
So, we are now about to arrive at the namesake for this pay-per-view event. It's a tornado tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Namesake because tornado tag, and we just call it NXT Takeover Twister in El Paso, Texas. I don't even know if Texas gets tornadoes that much, but tornado match was originated in Texas Tornado. So we can call it Texas Tornado style match. The Usos are defending their championships against the New Day.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Alright, I guess the introductions are being done later for this Tornado Tag Team match. New Day, the challengers, making their way out. Again, absent Kofi Kingston, who is not on NXT, so New Day, only a tag team operating on NXT. I can't remember what brand everybody's on, but New Day here trying to capture the NXT Tag Team Championships. Crowd not too thrilled with the Usos. Here they go.
This is a big matchup for the champs, guys, as the tag titles are on the line.
But you can bet they come into this match more than prepared for what's ahead of them here.
And I gave Usos specific attire for this match, and they're not wearing it. Whatever. There's gonna be a whiteout for the Usos, but they're sporting the attire they were given in the game. Whatever. Usos they captured the NXT Tag Team Championship at Backlash, SmackDown pay-per-view, is where we held the title.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 490 pounds, Big E and Xavier Woods, the New Day. And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 479 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The Usos.
So we'll see a graphic for the title, but
Don't go anywhere.
some of my titles, when the game's changed and the champions aren't in the game anymore, I would just award it to somebody. But when 2K18 came out, I stopped doing that. So in this case, the tag titles were vacated when 18 came out because the Vaudevillains are no longer a thing.
All right,
Simon
it's time
Gotch
to kick
not
this
in the
thing
game.
off.
Given who the champ's in the ring
So,
with tonight, I wouldn't be at all surprised if we
They
witnessed
vacated the
history here.
titles.
And it sounds to me, guys, like this El Paso crowd is doing everything in
And
their power to blow the
I
roof
believe
off this place.
New Day lost to the Usos in that inaugural
He's
match,
not
but I
going
may
to
be
like
wrong.
this. Jey Uso showing us how to get it done.
So painful.
Blockbuster by
Oh, I think this man
one
means
of the
business.
Usos, whose
Big E
name
with an opportunity to definitively prove who is number one. In your expert opinion, what can the WWE Universe expect
hey,
to see
there's
from
Jimmy wrestling
Look
with
at him,
Big E
Cole.
there.
Big E
Jimmy
is a
with the
complete
shirt.
powerhouse in there. There's no reason to think he won't
Jay
dominate
without.
here tonight.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than
He
hurt them.
picking up
And he goes down
and
hard.
throwing Jimmy Uso down.
Xavier Woods really
Tornado
feeling the
tag
heat now. And it's so hard to create space for
That
yourself
you do
in
not
a
have to tag
tornado
out to the
tag team
apron.
match
All
such
4
as
men
this.
are legal at one
But if
time.
you count them out now, guys, you'd be making a
But
very
still, one
big
fall to a
mistake.
finish, not
Mark my
elimination. First pinfall was a match.
Big E
and
showing
big
some
photo
expert
bomb
prowess
by
here.
Big E there.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Now, hitting in the ring and just taunting a little bit for the fans.
Champ not looking good right now. So many variables for him to take into account here in this tornado tag match.
This is not
He-
going to end well for
Over
Jimmy
to the
Uso.
back of the-
Down he goes.
and just taking him
That'll do
down.
it every time.
Oh, God.
Hear the-
that was hitting the nail right on the head. If he
the New
takes
Day
many
clap.
more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh, and a terrific
That's reverse
reversal by
suplex by Jimmy.
Uso.
I'm going to be focusing on E and Jimmy because I'm playing as E.
His
But
shoulders
Xavier
are
going for
down,
the cover,
and the champ kicks
and
out.
Jimmy
He
just
is
goes
not
right
gonna
for
go
the
down
save.
without a fight,
Ignores what
Michael.
he's doing to Big E. Big E going for a suplex
So
as Xavier works on
damaging.
Jay.
That misses the mark.
Shining
That wasn't
Wizard
even
by
close,
Xavier.
Michael.
Oh, man, what
Eagle
a hit.
Knocked
striking
right
him
off
off
the
the
apron.
apron.
Look, most times I think Xavier Woods and his New Day brethren act like a bunch of fools. But when the bell rings,
Oh, and he's
Woods is
taking
all
down
about
Jay.
business and knows what it takes to get the job done.
And Big
Big E
E
making a
just going to
statement
work
as we
on Jimmy
speak.
outside the ring. The
Check
New Day
out
has
Xavier
been
Woods' offense.
very dominant in this match against the champions. I don't know what happened, if it's nerves or something. You know, the Usos were at Backlash to win these titles. You know, you can't possibly think it could
Well,
be
moves
nerves.
like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Doesn't seem to be countouts, but I'm not sure about the
Big E starting to
disqualifications.
slow down a bit
And
here.
I don't know if I want to
He
find
steps
out.
into this match as
So-
the #1 contender in his division, and he is not afraid of a
Oh,
good
and
fight.
he throwing
Sure,
Jimmy
he's taking some
into
punishment here, but given how much he
the
prefers
step. Xavier
to
goes
be...
for
Here
the
he goes
cover
the
on
win.
Jay.
Oh, man, that is as close to a
Jay
pinfall
kicks
as I've
out,
ever
saving
seen.
the
Can you
championship.
believe this?
Whoa, and he goes up and over. What coordination and control. Xavier Woods with a nice reversal.
And a head-pounding DDT.
He wants no part of the outside. Xavier Woods making his statement as we speak.
German
He's looking for
suplex
the
by
win.
Big E. He kicks out.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
it's
he's
just
feeding
a
off it right now.
STO.
Let's see if he can
no,
keep it up.
flatliner by Xavier.
Check
Crowd
out
behind the
Big
New
E's
Day
offense.
here.
That one misses big
Another
time.
one. Another
Better luck
flatliner
next
today.
time.
And E just
Will this be it?
blasting
Watch
Jimmy
out,
into
E
the
trains
corner
might
as
be
a cover
pulling
made
into
by
the
Xavier.
station.
New champion. No, that was so close.
Look at the
Almost-
look on his
almost
opponent's
a win.
face, Cole. He can't put the
Overhead
big
belly to belly by
overhead
Big E.
belly to belly.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Man, Xavier Woods, what offense.
Xavier working on Jay here. E
Now
going
Jey
for the
Uso's face is showing the
big ending.
With a big ending.
But he's right.
Oh, the New Day dominating.
Championship on the
Is this
line.
it? The
There's
New
the
Day
pinfall.
wins the title.
And the victory.
Uso's first defense, and they fail. You watch the replays there. New Day
Here
dominated
are
that
your
match.
winners and the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Big E and Xavier Woods.
to start the show.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
These teams really put it all on the line in this tag title match. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
We have a great matchup coming up next.
It's Ultimate Warrior against Dean Ambrose.
Now we're taking a little break from championship matches. Our main event is still to come. I believe it is the next match. But up next, we just have Ultimate Warrior versus Dean Ambrose. Again, legends showing what they can do here on NXT. Again, this match not for anything, not a rivalry, but getting good standing contention for one of our championships. Now, I do want to point out there is a trend happening tonight. So far, 3 championships have been on the line, and there have been new champions in every case. Now, granted, the Ironman Championship.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
Granted, the Ironman Championship
Guys
was
like this crowd is ready to
there
get
was
this
no
night
champion,
started.
but
They're not the only
still, the
ones,
women's
Cole.
champion.
It seems to me that these
and the tag team
superstars want
champion have
nothing
both
more
changed
than to get
hands
their
so far
hands
tonight.
on one another.
Will this trend continue going into the NXT World Championship match?
Guys, this
We'll
match will
find out.
undoubtedly go a long way in determining just who is the most dominant superstar.
That's what makes this match so great. These superstars clearly have a point to prove here tonight and will likely do anything necessary to go ahead and prove that point.
And his opponent, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
You know, I can't help but wonder what's going through Dean Ambrose's mind right now as he makes his way to the ring here.
I assure you, it's nothing.
I gotta say, guys, he doesn't appear to be in the mood here tonight.
He's not the only one, Cole.
What's this? Oh, man, still not officially
Dean
underway.
going.
Well,
Oh, what's he
official or
doing?
unofficial,
Referee slides
we're
in.
rolling.
Rings the
Okay,
bell.
guys, we're ready to
Ambrose
get this
trying to
one
go for a
underway.
cheap shot and failing
These guys
miserably.
are
Neckbreaker by
undoubtedly
Ultimate
going to
Warrior.
give us a show
Now,
here
keep in
tonight.
mind, this is battle of the
It
crazies
sounds
right
to
here.
me,
Ultimate
guys, like
Warrior
this
is
El
bizarre
Paso
in
crowd is
himself.
doing
Dean
everything in their power
Ambrose
to
has
blow
no
the
regard
roof
for
off
his
this
own
place.
well-being.
You can't put a price tag on
Lunatic
landing
fringe.
that perfect strike. And that nailed him.
Suplex by Ultimate Warrior.
knows how to polish off an opponent.
Bobbers in
Oh.
with the axe handle.
Axe handle.
Ambrose starting to struggle
Just
now.
quick
And,
offense by
looking at
Ultimate Warrior. Ambrose
Tell us,
tried
what do you
to
think we
go
can
for
anticipate
something there,
seeing from
but
him in this one?
failed
The
miserably.
Ultimate Warrior makes Coffee nervous. Could you imagine what it must be like to actually be in the ring with him? Forget it.
Man, Ultimate Warrior, what offense!
Dean Ambrose has yet to do anything in this match. Oh, he counters the body slam into little DDT. Stomping on Warrior.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
Ambrose just laying some strikes in on Ultimate Warrior. Oh, just a X-Plex, looks like.
Lifts him up. What
Oh, what is this?
incredible power
Gorilla
from the
press
Warrior.
by Ultimate Warrior and
press
drops
slam.
him.
He's in control now.
Oh no, he's going for the ultimate splash.
What a
Oh,
splash.
this
could be
what?
it, guys.
It's the match
His
just
shoulders
started.
are down. This
I
singles
literally
contest
tried
has the
hard to
victor.
kick out of it. But Ultimate Warrior in very quick fashion. I don't know how many replays we really have here. Gorilla press, the military press slam. Ultimate splash. There really any other replays to show there? Nope.
Here is your winner, the Ultimate Warrior.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling
If we've learned anything
Yeah, the
from
performance put
this,
forth in that match tells
it's
me
that
we're looking at somebody who will
Ultimate
someday,
Warrior
very
likes to make
soon,
quick work of
be
his
competing
opponents,
in
not
the main
paid by the
event.
hour, and
What a way
he
to
could
kick
be a
off the night.
very,
Don't go
very
anywhere,
strong
folks.
contender
We're just getting started.
for the NXT World Championship. And I say that because the Iron Man title, again, 25-minute match. You can't end one like that. And looks like we're about to be on to our main event. Just, wow, that was quick. And again, I tried my best to kick out.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next,
We have British Bulldog against an imposing adversary.
The stakes are high and the superstars
Now it's the NXT
are
Championship on the line. British Bulldog, who's been making a lot of waves in NXT recently, getting his shot to take the NXT Championship from Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura won the championship from AJ Styles at NXT Takeover Gold Rush, which actually no, he did not. That's when AJ won it. He beat AJ at Takeover Brooklyn. Again, this is Nakamura's first defense. We'll see if he can keep the title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
the title's on the line here, guys. This one should be exciting.
And a title change here could be foundation
British
shaking
Bulldog.
for NXT, Michael.
Looking to capture some gold here in
And
Texas.
Corey, is it a fair question whether or not he's ready for a match of this magnitude?
Yeah, I think that's fair, Cole. Listen, anytime you head into a match as the underdog, especially a title match, there's going to be some doubt that creeps into your head. It's just human nature.
Nakamura did defeat AJ Styles. And British Bulldog has no slouch in the ring. But Nakamura knows this is his time. But you know, you can't argue with the trend. The trend of titles changing hands.
A big-time title defense for the champion here tonight.
That's right, Cole. And I don't think I've ever seen the champ's reign in more jeopardy than it is here tonight.
Probably can't hear
We
the
might
music,
just be
but
on
I'm
the
sure you
verge
can hear
of
the
crowning
crowd.
a new champ.
I see NXT Champion Shinsuke Nakamura sporting that
Well, the champ certainly
black
has
and
his hands
yellow
full here
for
tonight,
NXT.
that's for sure.
Yeah, but he's no stranger to adversity. He
Championship
knows
attire,
exactly what he
special
needs to
night.
do to be
It's also called
successful
Yellow
here
Jacket,
tonight.
whatever you want to say. It's just one of the greatest entrances in wrestling. The crowd's loving it. Look at Nakamura drawing out the very long entrance here for NXT TakeOver. championship introductions. Here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, weighing in at 256 pounds, the British Bulldog. Introducing the champion from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the NXT Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nakamura pointing the title, handing it to the referee. International feel here tonight for NXT Takeover Twister. And again, the winds of change have been blowing Twister tonight. 2 championships changing hands and 1 champion being crowned.
It's time to get this match going.
Bulldog going for a crossbody to
the
start.
champ here tonight? There's a lot of
Nakamura,
people who say
starts
he
the knee to
can't,
the gut.
but I actually kind of like his chances.
Well, just a
An
heel to the
incredibly
back of the
passionate
head
crowd
of
in El
British
Paso
Bulldog.
tonight for this match, which isn't very surprising. They've
And we're in
always been a
Texas.
very impassioned fan base.
We're in Texas, and we got a guy from Japan defending his title against a guy from Manchester, United Kingdom.
Here's Nakamura with some offense
attacking
of his own.
Bulldog while he's down.
How
Nakamura
about we
looking to
touch
keep
on the
his
British
championship.
Bulldog a bit? What should be the strategy, the challenger
First title
in a match
defense
like
of
this?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Every championship match
They
is
will
like
be
an
more
epic
frequent.
movie with conflict, heartache, a hero and a villain.
Clothesline.
Only question is, who will be the hero tonight?
I gotta agree with you, and I know that. Win or lose, he's a
Bulldog
superstar.
now getting
We're
some
going to hear a
offense
lot
in.
from.
Goes for another crossbody, and Nakamura is ready. Dodges it.
Great
Goes
move.
for another knee. Nakamura loves hitting knees, kicks, strikes of any manner.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
Nakamura.
And just like that, this move
Just
is
another
leading the
one.
charge.
Nakamura's,
Getting his
you know,
attention with
doesn't
a
have to be
vicious
pretty at all
strike.
times. Goes for a kick. Scouted by
Neutralizes him with
Bulldog.
an elbow.
Bulldog going for some
And a
strikes
great
to
shot by
Nakamura.
British
Got him on the
Bulldog.
ropes. And just cracking his neck against
The
the
officials
ropes
should
and
be all
slinging
over
him
this.
off. Crowd not too happy about that. Crowd definitely behind Shinsuke Nakamura here. Just dazzling entrance. Look at that ring gear, just sporting the NXT colors. Oh, and Nakamura picks Bulldog
British
off.
Bulldog on
German
his heels
suplex
now.
off of the turnbuckle.
He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't
Nakamura
look too
doing-
much into this right now.
But it's still
Middle
a little
rope.
too early to get overly concerned here.
He's
If you
signaling
ask
for
me, they
Davey Boy
both seem
Smith to
pretty
get up.
even as far as health is concerned.
Ooh, drop kick and misses.
making his
and
presence
little
felt
drop
there.
kick of his own by Bulldog.
Not very gentlemanly of British Bulldog,
Just
huh?
sitting in the corner. Goes for that
Nakamura seems to have
crossbody and
lost a
nails
step
it.
now. Many see him as one of the greatest champions of this era. Tonight is his chance to prove it.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match.
Bulldog
It
laying
just
his
goes along
strikes
with the
on
territory,
Nakamura,
and he
getting
knows
him in the
that.
corner, and
I
Nakamura
doubt he's
fighting
all
out of
that
it.
concerned at this point.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Just that inverted suplex by Nakamura. Davey Boy Smith counters
Ain't no stopping him
inverted
now.
DDT.
And what a reversal from the British Bulldog.
Goes for
And
the
he goes
cover.
for the pin. And Shinsuke Nakamura powers out.
Yeah, seem to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Bulldog
Bulldog.
military press. We
Military
saw a
press
slam
slam.
like that
The damage
in the previous match where Ultimate Warrior defeated Ambrose
Shinsuke
in quick
Nakamura
fashion. And
gets the
Nakamura kicks
shoulder
out
up.
at
He can
one.
withstand a lot more
Saving
punishment,
the
I can
NXT
promise you that.
Championship for
Yeah,
now.
let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
Goes for a strike.
Oh, he's able to
Nakamura
reverse it.
counters. Goes for another
And
strike.
what a reversal from the
Bulldog
British Bulldog.
counters it. Goes for another
Shinsuke
and
Nakamura
Nakamura
with a
counters.
nice
And
reversal.
and a wow, what a punch. The Bulldog's down. And let's go from here. We'll just tie the legs up, tie the arms up like a surfboard, and just stomping him into the mat. Not the pace I'm used to seeing
The
Nakamura work here.
challenger not
Oh,
in a
just that
great
suplex,
place. This is not
slamming
at
him right
all
on
how
his
the challenger drew this one up.
high
When you
shoulder
execute your
area.
finisher twice and the match is still going on, you can't help but question the
Nakamura
effectiveness
gonna
of
go
that
for?
move.
What's he doing
If
here?
you ask me,
Middle rope Kinshasa.
Wow!
Oh, that could
There
be
is
it right
no
there.
coming back from that one.
That could be it. And why is he not going for the pin? Nakamura might be making a mistake here. Not going for the pin could be a really big mistake. Oh, Kinshasa.
Man, looked like the champ. Nakamura might have it right here. What a title defense.
And Nakamura making it look easy. Look, they had a little bit of trouble at first, but they look easy. Let's see that inverted DDT by Bulldog there. That military press slam could have been it. There's that big punch by Nakamura. The middle rope Kinshasa, turning him inside out. And then look, once again, another Kinshasa. Just made it
Here
look
is your
easy.
winner, and still the NXT Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
And we have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen.
If that's the type of
No, we
action
don't
we're
have
gonna
a new
get all night
champion.
long, I can't wait to see the rest of
Same
the card unfold.
So,
Plenty more action still
Trish
coming tonight,
Stratus
folks.
wasn't her night. Kane wasn't his night. Wasn't the Usos' night. But when it comes to hanging on to championships, Nakamura was successful. And I will see you at Survivor Series, Raw and SmackDown facing off head-to-head. Championships will also be defended. The reign of Nakamura continues here on NXT. See you next time.